Cash fed cattle prices were $2 higher in Kansas on Thursday. Thanks to ongoing safety measures, COVID case rates among meat and poultry workers continue to be significantly less than that of the general population. Coming up on your Cattle Current Market Update with Wes Ishmael. Howdy to all, this is Wes Ishmael with your Cattle Current Market Update for Thursday night and Friday morning, the 2nd of April. Negotiated cash-fed cattle prices were $2 higher in Kansas Thursday at $117 a hundredweight, with moderate trade and demand, according to the Agricultural Marketing Service. For the week, there's also been some early live sales trading at $118 in Nebraska and the Texas Panhandle, but too few to trend. Live prices last week were at $115 in the Texas Panhandle, $116 in Nebraska, and $115 to $117 in the Western Corn Belt. Dress trade was at $185. Cattle futures were mixed Thursday amid likely profit-taking and repositioning. Live cattle futures closed an average of 50 cents lower, except for 35 cents higher in the back contract. Feeder cattle futures closed an average of 66 cents higher, except for unchanged, and 17 cents lower in the front two contracts. Wholesale beef prices continue to climb. Choice boxed beef cutout value was $2.85 higher Thursday afternoon at $249.97 a hundredweight. Select was $6.57 higher at $244.70. The average dressed steer weight for the week ending March 21st was 901 pounds, according to USDA's actual slaughter under federal inspection report. That was 3 pounds lighter than the previous week, but 3 pounds heavier than the same week last year. The average dressed heifer weight of 836 pounds was 4 pounds heavier than the previous week, but even with the prior year. Corn futures on Thursday closed 4 to 7 cents higher in the front 5 new crop contracts and then fractionally mixed. The 2 remaining old crop contracts closed 2 to 4 cents lower. Soybean futures closed mixed, but mostly 19 to 34 cents lower, following the previous session's limit up move. Calves and feeder cattle traded mixed at the weekly Thursday auctions monitored by Cattle Current. Feeder steers sold $3 to $6 higher at Woodward Livestock Auction in Oklahoma, where there were 3,223 head. Steer calves sold mostly $3 to $6 higher. Heifer calves sold $4 to $5 higher. At Clarinda Livestock Auction in Iowa, steers weighing 500 to 550 sold $2 higher, $2 lower at 551 to 700 pounds, and then mostly steady to $2 higher at heavier weights. Heifer calves weighing less than 700 pounds sold steady to $2 lower, $2 higher at 700 to 750 pounds, and then $3 to $4 lower at heavier weights. There were 2,604 head on offer. Finally, steers weighing 700 to 800 pounds sold $2 to $7 higher at Napoleon Livestock Auction in North Dakota, where there were 1,898 head. Steers weighing 900 to 950 sold $3 lower. Feeder heifers weighing 450 to 500 pounds, 600 to 650 pounds, and 750 to 800 pounds sold $2 to $6 higher. Major U.S. financial indices closed sharply higher Thursday, buoyed by lower Treasury yield rates and President Biden's proposed $2 trillion infrastructure plan. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed 171 points higher, the S&P 500 closed 46 points higher, and the NASDAQ was up 233 points. COVID-19 case rates among meat and poultry workers continue to be significantly less than the general population, thanks to safety measures implemented by packers and processors since the pandemic began. For perspective, the most recent data from the North American Meat Institute indicate the current COVID-19 case rate among meat and poultry workers is 2.67 cases per day per 100,000 workers. That's more than 85% lower than rates in the general population, which are 18.25 cases per day per 100,000. Frontline meat and poultry workers were among the first impacted by the pandemic, but comprehensive protections implemented in the sector since spring of last year work, says Julie Anna Potts, President and CEO of the Meat Institute. For example, the University of Nebraska Medical Center found that the combination of universal masking and physical barriers reduced cases significantly in 62% of meat facilities studied. An analysis published in The Lancet in June of last year found that distancing of 3 feet and use of face masks each reduce transmission by about 80%, and the use of eye protection reduces transmission by about 65%. According to Potts, the critical next step is to ensure immediate access to vaccines as this dedicated and diverse workforce continues feeding Americans and keeping our farm and ranch economy working. That's your cattle current market update for Thursday night and Friday morning, the 2nd of April. This is Wes Ishmael. Thanks for listening.